Hey.
Come here.
Were you looking to talk?
Now.
Okay, I'm coming over right now.
Sit.
Yes, ma'am. Where would you like me to sit? Anywhere. Let me know.
Hey, MP, how are you?
My man John, what's going on, man?
All right.
You chilling?
No, I'm chilling. I'm here. So, you've had a little time now to get acclimated to your new team and your new city. How have you felt adapting to this new environment?
That's a great question. Not at all, man. I mean, I'm confident in who I am and what I bring to this table.
Okay, then. Last question. Now that you're finding your footing on this team.
Well, this may not be my hometown, but...
Well, thank you, MP. It's been great spending time with you.
Likewise, man.
Hey.
And we've had some incredible #1 picks overall. Of course, Dimes, who just won his first title in Season 5. JBM, there's so many names to go down the list. Anybody that you guys are looking at that could be the potential #1 overall?
Listen, the fun thing about draft night for this year is we don't know who the #1 pick is going to be right now, but we do have a pretty good idea. I mean, we've seen some players that have crushed the tryout. You know, players like Greens and Spam and Glizzy, who even played last year on our stage, or and an influencer.
You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early.
Substitution on the floor.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Najee passes to Chuncho.
2 minutes
to the paint.
in the first. 2 minutes.
Najee, good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Sexton finds Olynyk. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Utah moving it around. And the pass to Olynyk. Back to Sexton. 6 to shoot. Over Smith. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the 3. Statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And, Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
Big Red passes to Najee. Now, here is Smith, defended by Sexton. Here's Najee. No good, shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Utah.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Feeds to Olynyk. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Well, you love how Kelly Olynyk works off the pick and roll. He knows exactly where to be.
Inside, here's Najee. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far.
Jazz 25. Fans, please welcome to the
substitution here for Denver. Zeke Najee, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Aaron Gordon. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Big Red subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Sexton. Markkanen is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Big Red passes to Highland. Out to the right wing. Green with the ball. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. The 15-footer. Markkanen pulls it in. Utah leading. Pass to Beasley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Beasley's got his second bucket of the night.
Hey, you love to see a guard like Malik Beasley take it down low and be willing to compete and make a shot.
Of course, I'm looking at these numbers for Malik Beasley. He never turns the ball over.
You're right, Kev. This is normally one of the players always amongst the best in terms of turnover percentage. And you love that about Malik. Why? Because he can score the basketball without making mistakes. The offensive game is based on efficiency.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in.
In the game for your Nuggets, Nikola Jokic.
Now, here's Sexton. Not a lot of room. Here's Beasley. A beautiful reverse layup. Beasley's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Driving to the basket.
Obviously, the defense knows that Beasley's preference is to take the 3, but listen, folks, he can put it on the deck and drive it as well.
The Jazz shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Malik Beasley.
Beasley hits them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Big Red. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
The Nuggets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
With a score,
Utah out in
your
front.
Nuggets, 46. The Jazz, 52.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on both teams making substitutions here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Big Red out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Janshar in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Pass to Green. It's tipped. Down low. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut back down to 8 after they get the basket from Big Red. And one thing you can say with MP, Greg, and if he belongs on an NBA floor, he certainly passes the eye test.
And that's always how MP has been as a player. The raw numbers don't jump out at you, but you can see his impact on the floor.
From the left block, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Jokic, he's checked in for Green. Brown the pass to Big Red. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Markkanen. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Boy, Malik Beasley, known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
Here's Chancellor. Olynyk is covering. Chancellor, the pass to Big Red. Here's Jokic. 5 on the clock. Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Sexton with it. Now defended by Big Red. Passes it to Olynyk. Beasley with a clean look. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Now, this is Beasley's game, right? The ability to know when to shoot it off the catch.
Big Red passes to Chancellor. Yep, that one goes.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Outside, Markkanen. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big time finish.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. No luck that time either. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnovers.
74.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Conley. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Sexton in at the shooting guard. Shots good by Clarkson. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Here's Highland. Denver gets it back. Jokic lays it up and banks it in. Jokic just got 19 points.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
Clarkson up top. Outside for Sexton. The 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game. Utah calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Conley gets to Clarkson. Another miss by Utah. The Nuggets trail by 9. On the wing, Porter. Here's Big Red. Here's Jokic. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Conley, the pass to Clarkson. Markkanen with it. And there's the pass to Conley. Clock at 6. And nothing is falling for him right now. Denver's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Big Red passes to Jokic. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Sexton, he's checked in for the Jazz. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They're up by 4. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone. And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Nuggets.
Here's Big Red. Utah with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Sexton against Caldwell Pope. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Michael Porter Jr. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for 2.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's free t-shirts out and get loud, go crazy, who wants one? Substitution on the court.
23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. In the corner, it's Jordan. Pass to Green. Launches a 3. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though.
Walker.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Now, Jokic. Caldwell Pope for 3. Misses there. And so it's Utah with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
Chains on, walked in this, put on my chains on, yeah, she finna do what I say so, okay, she finna do what I say so, walk, 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 walked in this, put on my chains on, walked in this, put on my chains on, thought that was my pants. I won't buy her no flowers, but I'll buy her here. Yeah, I came from Iran. Auntie, and she out in Japan. Wait. Woke up in the morning and I went and spent the 50 bucks. How was you? Ran out of in Colombia. And she called my phone. That's not my son. Walked in. 80,000 on my wrist. Yeah, sipping. Don't sip. No way. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Yeah, she finna do what I say so. Okay, she finna do what I say so.
buckets.
Stay focused on your workout.
Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Let's go. Gear up. We good. Woo! Three of them, baby.
Just like that.
Just giving you a preview. This isn't even my full repertoire.
Keep it going.
Get your mind right.
Pressure is on. Pressure is on.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Hey, right here. I'll show you. Cut through, baby. Cut through. Bring it, man.
Finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Let's get y'all. Hey, right here. Woo! Three of them, baby.
Now we're rolling.
Threes all day, baby.
With the foul.
Woo! Three of them, baby.
One more. One more.
Pressure all day. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. Come on. Talk now.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Come here, let's go. We're ready. Threes all day, baby. Woo! Three of them, baby. Hey, box him out.
go.
Your confidence is gone now.
Ready for some top plays? This is Scott Moak, PA announcer for your Sacramento Kings. I'm here to cruise through your Mobile One top drives. Windows down. Actually, it's kind of windy. Let's get those back up. And let's cruise through some creative moves. All right, our first serving is from Double Pecan. Spin.
And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these young...
He's checked in for Los Angeles.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James.
What's up?
At the line for one,
On the court for the Nuggets, Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Big Red in at the 2 spot.
LeBron James, coming into the league as a phenom, has done some phenomenal things season after season, remaining a top talent in the league, and continues to astound.
Pass to Reeves. Outside Schroeder. James passes to Schroeder. And no good.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Outside Schroeder. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Pass to Big Red. A minute 22 left to play in the first quarter. Inside, here's Gordon. Lays it up and banks it in.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop him.
The Lakers trail. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Reeves. And here's Bryant, covered by Jokic. Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by Highland.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 5.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Big Red. This one for 3. The shot misses. Oh, they get a hand on it. Down low. Here's James. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
Yeah, there's no way you're going to stop the game from coming at you. Coming that strong. Just brushes off the contact.
13.
Nope.
The Nuggets. 18. Bad. You're with.
Changes here for the Lakers. Bryant, he's checked in for Jones. Reeves comes in for Walker. And Nunn is subbed in for Beverly. They've got Russell Westbrook. He's out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Bryant in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
Pass to Big Red. 6 to shoot. Here's the floater. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Part of MP's appeal when he was drafted was his potential to be a leader. A role his team hopes he'll grow into.
Yeah, you heard that about him back in college. That the locker room looked to him. I could definitely see that translating to the league over time. Showing off the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Denver has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Jokic in the post. Covered by Bryant. Here's Big Red. And it's off from three-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shot is good by Reeves.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
That's the Big Red. Here's Highland. He's got 5. To the middle. Green. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from here.
This Denver team, and you just expect them to be good for a long time. Obviously, MVP and Jokic, but their best players, all young, signed to long-term deals. They should be able to compete.
James is checked in for Los Angeles. Schroeder comes in for Nunn. Gordon, he's checked in for Denver. Porter Jr. comes in for Brown. A clear look for Westbrook. Not going to go that time. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Here's Big Red. Shot from the low post is good. Give him 8.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Now here's Westbrook. He's covered closely. Pass to James. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Years and years of practice. That jump shot still looking good from LeBron.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Big Red. Kept alive. Outside Porter. Tries again. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
And Westbrook slams it home.
Just love it that LeBron can scan the floor and pick the best open option available.
Pass to Porter. Here's Highland. He got it up in time, but it could not. And so it's Denver closing out the quarter with
39. The Nuggets, 46.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game. Completely new group for the Lakers. Well, Brett, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tiffs, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your board a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
On the court for the Nuggets, we've got Zeke Naji. And it's Chanchar in at power forward. Beverly for 3. It's rebounded by Naji.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Here's Westbrook. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
There's sometimes games where Westbrook takes personal challenges at the big guys.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
Just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Won that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers. What made it so difficult?
You know, we had the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Bryant, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for none. That one goes. Count it. Bryant's got 8.
And the long arms of Thomas Bryant getting the job done.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Brown. Pass to Highland. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Los Angeles ball.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's Westbrook. An easy 2 on the layup. Now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
And Russell continues to play with that undeniable confidence. Gets into the close part, teeth of the defense that time.
Big Red, pass to Chanchar. 59 seconds left in the third quarter here. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And it's the Lakers on the break. Bryant with it. And then Bryant with the dunk.
They really picked up the energy level and it willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. When we talk about the Nuggets and their front office, they've done a great job drafting players, Brent.
Yeah, being able to find Jokic in the second round, I'd say that's more than commendable. But you've got other guys on this roster, other non-lottery picks like Bones Highland, and those scouts a lot of play.
James is checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Beverly. Bryant in the high post. Here's Westbrook. And the shot falls short that time.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him. And he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Big Red. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
That's his second personal foul. The 4th team foul.
And James launches it from deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. All right, we're going to step aside for
57.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Lonnie Walker, Russell Westbrook out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's James in at the 4. That's the Laker 5.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Big Red. Now Jokic, covered by Bryant. Here's Caldwell Pope. Jokic passes to Porter. Just 3 to shoot. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Outside Walker. Pass to Schroeder. James against Gordon for 3. Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Big Red. Oh, and he got fouled on his way out. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Schroeder.
So close on the finish. It could have been a 3-point opportunity.
He hits the second from the line.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
The Lakers trail. James passes to Schroeder. Pulls it from the corner, and perfection right through the net.
That kind of look is right in Schroeder's wheelhouse.
The Nuggets shooting around 51%. That's a good number. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Big Red, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Excellent D there from Westbrook. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Schroeder passes to Walker. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Big Red. Puts up a 3. Second shot opportunity. And Jokic finishes inside. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And how about Jokic just with a tremendous read? Where was that ball going to carry him off the rim? He was in the right position.
Timeout called, the Lakers. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. So it's Denver picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
MP, thanks for stopping by.
Come on, man. I always got time for you.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, just he. Yeah. Big head on the beat. Ooh, walked in this, put on my chains on. Ooh, walked in this, put on my chains on. Yeah. She finna do what I say so. Okay, she finna do what I say so. Walk, ooh, walk, you, walk, ooh, walk, you, walk, walked in this, put on my chains on, ooh, walked in this, put on my chains on, ooh, thought that was in my pants. I won't buy her no flowers, but I'll buy her here. Yeah, I came from Iran, auntie, and she out in Japan. Woke up in the morning and I went and spent the 50 bucks. How was you? Ran out in Colombia, and she called my phone. That's not my son. Walked in, 80,000 on my wrist. Yeah, sipping, don't sip. No way. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Yeah.
I'm calling my shot.
Great game. Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
bring it in, everyone. We really need to push the tempo and get out in transition more. Set it up and get started.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Check the club. Check the club. Get back. Get back.
Good work in practice today. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym. let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Nice shot. Yikes! Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. All day, baby. One more.
Nighty night. Get ready for sleep.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
How you doing, coach?
What? I said how you. Big news. Big news. Rookie standout. Okay, everybody bring it in. Let's go. All right, guys, I'll make this quick.
All right.
Now,
Yeah.
as we all know, this is.
Thanks, coach.
Hey, yeah, I know I'm not big on.
Birdwell 4 is next in the wreck. Behind the back to lose one defender, and then athletically ascending past the next. And one score from this bird in flight. No binoculars needed. Closing with the one and only JCR, in play now online. He takes an ankle, ouch, and goes under Ralph Sampson. Took the glide right away from Clyde right there. Nice take.
Still very early in the season here, but Team Greg beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Big Red in at the point guard. Just 5 on the clock. Porter kicks to Caldwell Pope. From outside, off the mark. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Outside, Dort. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Passes to Holmgren. Good defense by Jokic. Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebounding.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
Here's Dort. A three-pointer off the mark.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
To the inside, from 11 feet away, off the left rim and out. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Three-pointer. Kusevsky can't hit.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Pass to Big Red. Pass to Jokic, and he gets the bucket.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a seventh of a ton. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 4. Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Porter passes to Big Red. Jokic trying to free himself up, and that's good for 3 points. A shot from Big Red.
Well, it's something that only a handful of players have to deal with. Getting booed on draft night, never a great feeling, but it can act as a motivator.
And hopefully, Greg, that's how MP has used it, as motivation. The player feels like they're in a losing situation, but MP is doing everything he can.
Substitution on the floor.
So on the floor for Denver, the forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Big Red, and it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. to the wing right side. Here's Big Red. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you. Here's Giddey. The offensive rebound. Here's Pokusevski. The shot comes out. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 9. Big Red passes to Caldwell Pope. Now Jokic. Jokic tries the double to the right side. And he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Big Red.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
You know, one thing Greg the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
The pass to Big Red. Back to Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Porter. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Second chance shot. In deep. Jokic drops it in. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Joe passes to Giddey. 1:51 left now in the second. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Outstanding distribution there. What impressive passing ability.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. And a switcher also for Denver. Green's checked in. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Fans are really excited to see Michael Porter Jr. finally get... So it's Denver holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been out.
30. The Nuggets, 48. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Thunder Youth Dance Team. Here come your Thunder Girls.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Gilgeous Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup of the game for Oklahoma City. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Gilgeous Alexander hits them both. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Good on the triple.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Down low, Giddey, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. To the paint, deflects the pass. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 8 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Big Red passes to Porter. Denver passing it around. Here's Big Red, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they put it back. With a wide open look, and again Denver with the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Passes it to Jokic. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Dort. Nice D from Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. It's the 3-point bomb.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep. You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace. Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. And the Nuggets start playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of...
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Denver.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
So on the floor for Denver, Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Big Red in at the point guard position. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Outside, Dort. Outside, Williams. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trends on social media, and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Dort passes to Holmgren. Right on the bucket. Holmgren's got 4 this quarter.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
To the middle. Here's Gordon. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Nuggets lead by 20.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Josh Giddey's check in for Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. That one doesn't drop. Now Denver takes it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And that one's good. Big Red.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Caldwell Pope outside. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Assist from
Jokic has got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Very healthy 6 for 9.
largely because of that limp. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Big Red passes to Caldwell Pope. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Like we know a lot of teams using... So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our...